The whole world I wait for this. I make the beat drop off.
Hey, got yourself a York, got yourself a Glock, got yourself a gold. You know how many streams I've been waiting to start like that, goddamn it, and can't because Gyokeres ain't banging in the goddamn gold. But he did today. Take him out, young man. Living in this time behind enemy lines. So I got mine. I hope you got yourself a foot in the semifinal or a foot in the final at Wembley to play Man City on March 22nd. I'm here for it. That's what we wanted. Now, I predicted that we'd win 2-1, 3-2, close margin 1-0. And there is an element of we gave them hope in the end. We did give them some hope because in the grand scheme of things, you can't argue, okay, they come to the Emirates and score a goal in the 6th minute, then it's square again. It's 3-3 and it's, yeah. But, you know, there's possibilities and there's probabilities. It's never that simple. But a draw would have been the worst result. And I wasn't saying that out of cockiness or any kind of inside information. I just don't think Chelsea are that good. I don't. And the Chelsea man, them know that them Chelsea fans ain't it. Chelsea know that Chelsea ain't that good. Because this is my 4th stream for the day, right? Big up you nice and decent people. Did my own stream this morning with the BBK gang. Remember we did that. Boss stream this morning. Whoever didn't watch, please go. You can skim through it, but there's some great nuggets in there. Then I was over by Rashid. I just finished the catch up and now I'm here. But while I was over by Rashid this morning, you see that damn Yasser, yeah? That damn Yasser TV, the tax man, who goes around and collect taxes during transfer time, run my money for none. Him, the champion of the world, him, yeah, Yasser TV. Man comes into the chat and he leads with, not we're going to get a result, not we're champions of the world, championship belt, sunglasses on stream. He leads with no Reese, no Caicedo, no Palmer. So he's leading with an excuse. See, Chelsea fans need to make a serious decision of what they want to be and what they want to represent. And by that, I mean, you can't be sunglasses on stream, championship belt, and victims at the same time. You can't be the bully and the victim at the same time. Either you're champions of the world, not just of London, of the world, Craig, or you're a team that's going to fall apart when you're missing a couple of key players. You have to, you can't live in a world where it's both. Champions of the world, but we can't win because we're missing all these players. Man, shut the fuck up. I know it's very difficult to hold Chelsea fans' feet to the fire because most of us don't take most of them seriously because they're sugar daddies or sugar babies, so to speak. But I just don't think they were that good. There are people saying that they're tying over. Oh, that shit over. It's the City Arsenal final. Arteta can't fuck this up. The task at hand is don't lose at the Emirates and you're in a final. Your first in 6 years, my friend. How dare you? Progression is on. Because you got to this very same stage here last year, the semifinal, and it's time for you to kick on to get to the final this year. Got a task at hand. Don't lose at Chelsea. Don't lose at the Emirates to Chelsea on, February 3rd? And you're in a final. Your first one in 6 years. Your first one in 6 years in your first attempt to silence everyone who said you can't get over the hump, Mr. Arteta. That's the task at hand. Excuse me. Chatting too much. Throat getting dry. I can't even acknowledge the legendary chat. Big up to Never a Pen. Big up to Guna SE. Late night. Good evening. Big you up, my G. Of course. Niger ruined your blood losing another shootout to Morocco again. 4-2 shootout. I saw that. I was on stream with 2 Nigerians. I knew something was off with the stream because you know what? The Nigerians showed up on time. I thought it was, I had to ask Cash, did you tell Olu that the stream was 9 p.m. UK time? Because 10 p.m. sharp UK time and he's actually here. He is physically here backstage. I thought they told him the stream was 9 because he is never on time. I was like, shit, Olu on time, some bad shit's about to happen. 0-0, getting held 0-0 and missing 2 pens. Yeah, I was expecting the Niger boys. Who missed the damn penalty? Was it Chikwueze? It wasn't Iwobi in them, man, wasn't it? GM's bond. Man does not respect, my brother. Wow, good. A lucky guess. Hey, it was, Yes, I just didn't think we would lose the game. Now, the score could have completely gotten out of hand because from 3-1, Mikel Merino had a chance to put us up 4-1, game done, tie over. You're talking about heads dropping. That's where we punched net. It would have been dead. Would have been over. Mikel Merino. Now, I'm on the catch-up defending Merino, saying that is a wicked save from Sanchez. His toe point. Like, he is spread eagle like a big dirty gal. Like, he is spread out, and he got a toe to it. And I think that was off Mikel Merino's weaker right foot. Now, I know you'll hear that talk about his weaker right foot and say, Aaron, he's a professional footballer. He should be able to hit and get clean contact with his... Yes, but that's what happens when you make clean contact with your non-dominant foot. It's all power. It's no direction. But then again, you can give me the very same game and you say, Zubimendi on his weaker foot, dribbles across, drops the shoulder, makes Fofana start to backpedal like a bitch, backpedaling merchant, and just slots it home. Wicked finish by Zubimendi. Between Gyokeres and Zubimendi, it's toss up for man of the match. It looks like we're trying to lose control of the game there. He brings Merino on trying to gain back control. But when Declan Rice and Odegaard is off the pitch, we find ourselves with 2 set pieces where they could have been so useful, either one of them, and both of them are off the pitch. Then Zubimendi has to take it short. It was a wicked game of football, But I know what I think about it. I want to hear your thoughts. Godfrey, big you up every time. The catch-up is a hostile territory for me, Godfrey. Arteta's lawyers, they have like 10 accounts, burner accounts. They follow me on certain spaces. They won't come over here. They won't subscribe. They won't chat. But in the much more neutral chats or the much more positive, benign chats like the catch-up, on the domestics, you will find them there before the stream even began. This BBK better not start chatting shit today. I'm like, brother, Arteta's not going to let you fuck him. He's not going to let you hit. Stream didn't even start. I wasn't even planning on discussing the gaffer today. The man was on to me. Hostile territory. But Godfrey was there. Bear witness. Big him up. We'll go to the final even with James and Caicedo back in the first leg. We'll get the job done. I think so. I think we have enough. I think we score at the Emirates. Right? I don't think they can come to the Emirates and pitch a clean sheet. So the task at hand, if we keep a clean sheet, the shit's over. If we score, the shit is over. Everything is in our favor. Right? So I fully expect 1 foot at Wembley. Big up, man. Big up to Cooper. Cooper, hope you are well, my guy. Big you up, man. Honored to have you here. Champions of the world. What they crying about, man? Man came into the stream. We ain't got this. We ain't got that. But I guarantee you, had they got a result today, would have spoke on the players that they had on the pitch. So you have to pick a side. You can't play. You can't be victim and bull. I don't know where they get off doing this shit. Big up to Mateo in the house, the real bad man. Even if we played our second team, we would have expected to get a good result. That was our game. Now there was a question on the catch up of about what are the players who may or may not have had their best performance today in Kepa Arrizabalaga. I don't think he was at fault for the goals, to be fair. But I'm not here to argue with anyone who thought that he was poor on those goals, especially the first one. I think Arsenal fans are just annoyed that we talk so much shit about Garnacho to give him a race, to give Chelsea life in the second leg, because he essentially did that. And that was a substitution. So it seems like a very well worked tactical adjustments from Liam that gave them a pulse, gave them a lifeline. Because at 3-1, this shit is done over everyone, even they will say. But even they now will have a little bit of hope, albeit a little. But Kepa, I guess he could have done better, on that goal. But there was a series of breakdown on that first goal. Like Gabriel got the ball he fluffed his clearance, basically. And then Odegaard with the most casual challenge that you could ever see in the middle of a park. There was no urgency in that challenge from Odegaard. And as soon as I saw him go in there casually, that is so dangerous. At that part of the pitch, you have to win the ball there. Even if you have to take a yellow, you have to win the ball there. And he did neither. And the ball goes out and ping pong. We were in trouble. The question coming back to the Kepa thing was, do we start him in the final? Should we get there when we get there? Because part of it is, okay, this is your cup keeper. He's been keeping, he got you here. Now, David Raya is our main goalkeeper, and it is a final against Manchester City. This is no punk shit. But what do you do as the manager? Do you reward the keeper who got you there, or do you bring in your big guns? I think you have to bring in the big guns, because you had to bring in the big guns today other than the goalkeeper. Ethan Nwaneri wasn't even in the squad today. Ethan Nwaneri's only minutes this year has come in this competition, except when Odegaard has been injured. This competition and the FA Cup that just started. Right? Port Vale, Brighton, Palace, and then this game would have been a game for Ethan. And he wasn't even in the squad today. So the competition goes higher as you progress from quarters to semis to the final. And Man City is as high as it gets. So does he bring Raya back in? I think he will. I think he must. But then again, you can make the argument that David Raya, that Kepa is on Raya on pens. And the final could go to pens. Who knows? So he has a big decision to make there. So, we'll discuss that more as we get close to it. Jonas, big up, big Gyokeres, big team Arsenal, big performance from him. That's the pressure. You know what I like from Gyokeres? When he scored, he knew the fans were going to call for do an encore for his celebration, curtain call. So he did it. He did the mass thing. But he wasn't overly gassed, wasn't overly celebrating. He was like, I heard the noise. I'm not happy with my overall performance. So, I'm going to say, do the mass thing and go over there and get my get the ball. And 2-0, we should have been cruising. This Carabao final, which is most likely Arsenal City, to me, decides the league. So you're saying basically whoever wins the league, whoever loses the league? I don't know. I've been on here all year long, Matteo, saying I fancy us in a final. Get me to Wembley. I like my chances versus anyone, versus anybody. Man, like Yaga to the P. What you telling me, bro?
Up.
Yep.
I mean,
Zubimendi did the thing. I'm taking it. You watch the game, so your floor, bro. Tell me your thoughts on the match.
I mean, like you were saying earlier, I think people are really mad about the Garnacho thing.
He stinks.
Yeah, I don't have too much. I mean, at the end of the day, we stay up front. Going into the second leg, we are ahead. It's not a tie game. Or it's not a situation where it's going to be like, oh, okay, we went to Chelsea and drew. At least we got a bit of a home advantage. It's not the case, But yeah, man. I said big up to the team. We preach rotation. Royal get a rest.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know. So Kepa show himself. You know how crazy Ateta is. If you don't see him back in our goal, don't blame Ateta.
So I'm gonna ask you the same question. Like, so
Yeah.
do you start him in the final or you go back to Raya?
Royal in the finals.
Yeah.
I'll bring him. So a certain level of competition, forget
Mm-hmm.
rotation. At a certain point, when you reach a certain level, this stage where we at now, quarterfinals, semifinals,
Big up.
rotation time is over with.
Yes,
It's
big
time
up.
to finish the
Big up.
job.
Yeah.
So
Like if we had, yeah, go on.
if we have our number one keeper
Mm-hmm.
that is 14 clean sheets or 12 to 14 clean sheets or whatever,
Mm,
he gets the start. It's a final game,
yeah, I hear it.
you know.
Um, so, um, yeah, I think Raya has to come back in because he played everybody else, right? He played his starting center backs, or
Mhm.
the fullbacks in his starting midfield. So yeah, I think he will. And yeah, the final anytime we fucking around. You Kemper, you done well to get us to this point, but this is not Brighton, Port Vale,
Yeah.
or Palace. Kai in the midfield cost us. So when the substitutions were made, I was like, let me try to work out what the hell is going on here. Because all of a sudden, Mikhail wasn't doing like for like subs now. The rotation looked kind of janky. Yeah, this guy coming off, it wasn't just direct like for likes on the pitch. And I'm like, Kai and Jesus on the pitch at the same time. So we're not
What?
playing a 4-4-2. And Red
Yeah.
Skull saying Kai in the midfield cost us. What you saying?
For the team that we have, our Arsenal team, Carl Harvest cannot play in the midfield.
I hear it. Come on.
We've been saying this. We've been saying it from the beginning of when he arrived at Arsenal, and Ateta tried that. It's like, yo, this dude is not a midfielder for us. We were lacking in a striker position,
Mm-hmm.
and he filled in that slot in
Yeah.
the false nine and the way in which we play, the way in which we work. But we
Mm-hmm.
can have a forward. We need a work rate in our midfield, and then we counting on Carl Harbour as a midfielder. No, Carl Harbour
Mm.
is one of our backup strikers. When we didn't have one,
Yeah.
he was the guy, and we praise him. We all supported him because that's all we have. You can't really hate on him. But for
Yeah.
now, I really feel like he should have brought him on directly for Gyökeres. Just keep him up there,
Mm.
But bring him in it, and this is bringing such a divide in the team. What are you trying to say? Kai is a better midfielder than Eze?
I think someone had put that in the chat. I haven't gotten down to it yet. Yeah,
Is
because
Kai?
yeah. So Eze didn't touch pitch today. Nutty didn't touch pitch. And who else didn't touch pitch? Someone else. Someone. I don't know if it wasn't due to injury or not. But yeah.
What was Saka doing on the pitch still?
What's if it's a 1 goal, 2 goal lead, Arteta just does not like rotating Bukayo for some reason, and this is I think Nani would have been motivated for this game.
That's the thing.
Yeah, he
And
would have won.
these are the games that these guys willing to play. All right, these suckers sold me, and I was trying to stay. What the case might be, I'm here to show myself.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, big up G Wilson. Did you see how angry York was when Saka cut back the clear past him? He was fed up. He brought Saka aside to celebrate with White. Saka needs to realize that, Saka, like, brother, I know you're a Mr. Starboy. You just signed your contract.
It's getting bad.
Your primary focus is to create chances for your striker, and this is what Cooper's saying here as well, saying, well, amazing what y'all can do with great low crosses, aka service. You know what I mean? Give him those clear cut chances. Let me see him miss them before I throw him in the bin. But until then, Can't
Thing
expect
is,
him to.
it's gonna be it's bringing a really big divide. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if
Yeah,
Arteta is pulling Saka to the side and be like, hey man,
we ain't doing that.
you're not scoring as much goals as before,
Yeah.
forgetting to know that we have a full squad
Mm-hmm.
and the striker needs to be fed.
Yeah. No, surely, Yaga.
The
Surely.
striker needs to be fed.
And big up to Gaza. Saying I knew Arteta favoritism wouldn't. And then here's the thing: if you want to ingratiate Kai Havertz back into it, surely the better game to do that is at the weekend with Forest, right?
Hmm.
High stakes games versus Chelsea for a spot in the final. I think Odegaard comes off. I can understand you bring on Eze, but Eze not touching pitch when you made two midfield subs. Zubimendi and Rice came out the game, and Eze didn't get one of those subs. That's mad.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is, man. And like I said, it's gonna bring a very big divide into this team at certain level because sitting and watching the subs today, right? And I really think like he's trying to sabotage Eze, but continuously keep putting him on that left side, knowing damn well he's not the type of midfielder that will drop all the way back to do the defensive work. And then when the goal comes from that side, it becomes a blame on Eze.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like it seems like Odegaard don't know how to play a two pass.
There was a time, right? There was a time when we had a wicked. It was a combination play where we literally played through Chelsea. And Odegaard, he's on the ball, and if he does the reverse pass like he usually does, we had two people on the overload on this side. He sprays it out and completely breaks down the attack. And another thing I want to say about Odegaard that Godfrey bring up, say he ain't no captain, he's soft. He has to realize the danger right there for the first goal with that little nonchalant tackle. Brother, danger. You have to realize that you have to if you have to take a yellow, you take it. But you cannot make that if you have to win the ball there when Gabriel made a mess of that clearance. And it was a series of breakdown. But I hear what you're saying about that goal, Godfrey. I hear it. I fully hear the second goal. He has to be strong. I think, but then again, I see Raya take contact and go down and hope for a foul as well. But yeah, it does stinks when when Garnacho scores a brace against you. Like this shit here, he's shit ass gonna score a brace against the best defense. Yeah.
It's just craziness, man.
Just ain't it, man. They ain't it. And I'm here for it, man. Big up, Gary. Hope you're good, my G. Guna SC, but Liverpool looks the Carabao Cup, but still went. Oh, okay. Lost the Carabao Cup, but still went on to win the league. Yeah. True. That is true. Yeah, that was the wicked finish by Zubi. That second feint of the shoulder. If you look at the replay of that shit completely sent Fofana off the route.
Other way.
Yeah, he was like nothing. He was at the mercy. So yeah. So big up Zubimendi. Also, Kepa, he saved one pen. One pen in 10 and 3/4 of the time he went the wrong way.
So he has a question, right?
Yeah.
We were talking about the captaincy and who's our free kick? Who's our free kick taker?
It depends if it's an in-swinger or an out-swinger. But Decker
in-swinger, out-swinger, one person always fuck it up.
It should be Deckers. So yeah, I said before you came in, there was a point of play where we got a free kick, but Declan Rice or Odegaard wasn't on the pitch. Zubimendi had to take it short because they didn't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? So I thought Saka would try something, but nah, it wasn't. But yeah, Declan is a designated dead ball kicker. And let me touch on Declan for a minute because, brother, this shit is becoming ridiculous now. It's like a Steph Curry shot with these corners for the first one. The delivery of these corners, bro, at this point, it's not an accident. It is damn near training and repetition.
Yeah,
he's made just a master of this. Ben White couldn't believe the ball came. He was like, let me just put my head on this. You know what I'm saying? Also with Kepa, okay, I read that one already from Ryan. Ryan say, Gyokeres, let's go. He's cooking. Now, I hope this shit light a fire in his belly. And he did score against Nottingham Forest in the reverse fixture at the Emirates. And at the weekend, I want him to put him to the sword. You know, I might put him back in my fantasy team, God damn it. You know, I might put y'all back. I wouldn't play Timber if Piero or Cala are back. He could get suspended for the final. Yeah, we need him for the final. Definitely.
Yo,
so, yeah.
Saka is starting to kill off the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think Manu, because there was a play that he could have just put a one-time cross into the 18-yard box.
Mm-hmm.
And Gyokeres will have been there. It's the same thing Ben White did to make that goal happen. The same cross. I don't know.
There was a point, right? There was a play. I started to like jot notes down. So I want to talk about this. Because in the 33rd minute of the game, there was a play when we had a 3-on-3 break. Odegaard was on the ball. He had Saka, he had Timber, and he had Gyokeres. He passed the ball to Timber. You know, on a breakaway. And I'm like, brother, just play Gyokeres through, because he's having a good game. He's feeling confident. Just play him through. Pass the ball to Timber. Like Timber, I love Timber, but you know, Timber in the box doing step overs isn't ideal. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. But you know what? I didn't even think we would lose. Even when Chelsea scored, I never felt bothered. You know, I knew we would win this game. I never felt threatened by him at all. But I do feel like we did give him a little bit of life when Mikel Merino got that chance to put us up 4-1. That would have been, the belt to ass that I've been wanting.
You gotta take this opportunity. Like, as a player, right? If you not even just a player, a number 9, we all been seeing how Gyokeres is not getting fed.
Yeah.
And even people complaining. Somebody was talking, last game he made 8 touches and this and that. Who cares? He cannot produce the ball for himself. Right. He cannot pass himself. If he has to drop all the way away from the 18-yard box to touch the ball, make a one pass, bring the defender with him, let the ball go and go back, and the ball doesn't come to him, how is that his fault?
Yeah. I usually liken it to when I talk about Shaquille O'Neal in basketball. Bro, Shaq is one of the most dominant big men of all time. But he couldn't dribble the ball up court himself. He needed the point guard to bring the ball up for him. Yeah. This is where I do my damage. Get me the ball here. You know what I mean? But yeah, give Shaq the ball. You inbound the ball to Shaq and let him dribble up. He's going to lose this shit every time. Turnover every time. I didn't even notice Godfrey. I didn't even know Cucurella was on a yellow. Yeah, Nani would have ruined him.
Yeah.
Because, it looks like Saka sometimes, like there's a clear path for him to get by Cucurella and then he hesitates. I'm like, bro,
is that cut back? If it's not your natural position, it's not his naturally left foot.
Yeah,
that's why the cutback has to happen, and it has to be a curve. You see, easy ball. The ball came, Ben White just slap it one time, right foot. But no, Saka, he has to cut that ball back and then put it in with his left foot. That's the disconnect.
Yeah, I hear it.
If he was playing on the left side, that would be a one-time cross over.
I hear it. Bro. Nani at the bridge, Nani would have been up for this, especially after his performance in the previous fixture, the 1-1.
Yeah.
He would have. I think he would have cooked.
If that was not a clue for him to at least get more minutes in this game, that tell you the level that Arteta is on.
Yeah.
If you're not pleasing him, you're not going to play. Why is Eze not playing? Like, give the reason. What does he need to work on? Make it public.
I was thinking, okay, rotation at the weekend, we got Forest. He's resting Eze for that. But then he took Odegaard off. So Odegaard rested. So normally Odegaard plays 90 minutes. He starts anyways. He rested. He got 60, 70 minutes. So he is rested. So then, Eze might not see pitch or start, against Forest either. So he might get more mid-part minutes And I'm of the opinion that he needs minutes so he can be match sharp.
He need to lock in, man. Because when that opportunity come, he need to come with a bang, like a hat trick or something.
Yeah, and that's my concern, that he's been so cold, playing 12 minutes against Liverpool after not playing for 4 Premier League games straight. Then we'll get thrown back in there, you know. Ben White better cross the ball than Timber. Yeah, Benny Blanco. Like, listen, I've been saying that injury has clearly fucked up Ben White, because between 2022, 2024, Benjamin White, Benny Blanco, top form, top right back.
Can't touch him.
You know what I mean? And, I still don't think he is back at his best, but, down that right side, especially against this bunch, he usually does well. Yeah, he's now on 300 bags. So, the expectations get bigger, my friend. They don't get smaller. Saka is selfish, says Ryan. Probably not in real life, but on the pitch. Yeah, I hear it. I feel like he is not passing to the Golden Boot winner. He would to get so many assists. I'm like, let's feed this striker, and then we will win the Premier League this year, win a major honor this year, right? And then next year we can win it and try to do it in style with the individual accolades and shit, right? But let's do what's good for the team and feed the beast. Because if Gyokeres are scoring, it's a problem for this league, As long as he is not scoring and we're somehow still top of the league. Imagine if he starts bagging in goals, brother. The league is in trouble.
Gone. So, I think it was either Saka first or second game back from. I forgot which team we were playing. When I say it was him, a defender, and Gyokeres, right? And Saka cut the goalkeeper back. Instead of passing the ball to Gyokeres, he chopped the keeper. Keeper touched it, and it just happened to go over the line.
Oh, that was Brentford. That was the Brentford game. Yep.
Yes.
I remember. Yeah, and Yok was right there. Yok was right there.
Right there by himself. Like,
and I was saying, I remember that. And I was saying, he lucky that shit went in, even though I think he still would have won. Because here's why I said he lucky that shit went in. Because had Saka made that run by himself and then made the cutback and Gyokeres didn't run with him, he would have been like, bro, where's the support?
Yeah.
Where was running support if they had overloaded on him? So yeah, I remember that game. So
from that game, I kind of started paying attention. And every game after that, you can see a little bit of Saka's selfishness. But we need to be open. We need to let the ball go, to being able to get more than one trophy this season. We have an opportunity for more than one. But not playing this way. We have to play selflessly.
Yeah. Big up to Monster. He said, we're going to need to change captains for the final, as Odegaard won't be able to lift the trophy up. Give it to Decker. Give it to Gabriel, because I think however many corners we got today, 6 or 7. If we got 6 or 7 corners today, every Chelsea fan shot themselves 6 or 7 times. Because it looked like we were going to score from every one of them. You can take all Eze's minutes and give him to Odegaard. It's weird, isn't it? I think he's the most unfair manager on the face of the earth. And I just hope I just hope behind the scenes Eze and the rest of the team is not taking this the wrong way, or they're just being ultra professional about it. But it is so damn glaring that
it is. But the funny thing, we said this. I think you and I, we agree on the same thing, that Arteta never won the Eze in the first place. And we all said, yo, when Odegaard get fit, Eze gonna sit the bench. And this is where we are. There is no specific reasoning as to why one of the most wanted cam in the league last season
can't get minutes at Arsenal.
Can't get minutes from somebody who was struggling and just came back from injury. Are you serious? The man banged a hat trick again. The man banged a hat trick. Beat Bayern Munich. Beat Atlético Madrid. Not just beat, disgracefully. He mediated them. And you telling me this man can get a game?
Yeah, the thing is, we went on the best run of form with Eze in the team. The best run of that 8-game stretch where we weren't conceding any goals, any shots. Odegaard was in it. Eze, the best run of form that has gotten us to this point where men are out here talking quad.
We're banging clean sheets. We're banging clean sheets like nothing.
And Eze was in the team. best runner for him, and all of a sudden he's just like, it is what. Mikhail, you must. If this is the way you're gonna do it, you must. You absolute must. That monster saying you can't fuck this up now. Surely. Wicked finished by Zubi. I wonder who gave him that ball. Gyokeres. Now it doesn't look silky and it doesn't look pretty, but it was effective. He had 4 Chelsea players on him. 4. I counted. And he drifted this way and passed the ball to Zubimendi. You know? So in open space where he didn't even have to break stride. So big up, man. Big up to Ryan, man. Big you up, my G. Hope you are good. Gaza says Odegaard was a puppy in the midfield. Enzo was on him like a dog. Yeah, I see a lot of times that he had the opportunity to pick the ball up Enzo's foot. Like Odegaard, just slide in and commit to the ball, bro. He's just like trying to. It's easy to shield when you're just picking at it all nimbly. The Steph Curry of corners, bro. It's like I'm telling you, I was about to say free throw, but that boy shoots the free throw at 90%. So you know I can't. But he shoots the 3 very effectively. The best 3-point shooter we've ever seen. The way Deckers is delivering these corners, bro. We get a corner against
on the money. On the money.
Those. Yeah, 100%. Hey, he's on you sub again, you know. So Arteta, you just have to must confident about tonight. So after this result, you booked your flight for Wembley. I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about it. March 22nd, I thought about it. Let me see what the ticket's looking like. You know, so
it's how about the ticket price.
I got them on watch right now. If they hit if they dip to a certain level, yeah, I will be filming some content. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got a little thing out in Windsor, so you know, we'll see how it goes. Big up to Martha, man. 19 likes, 26 in the building. Can we get to the magical number of 22 likes, people? Big you up. Arteta favors his stepsons. Marino, what do you think of Marino when he came on? His little cameo.
Marino doesn't have to come on every game. Sometimes it becomes annoying, right? Like he's not even that everything he does now is going to start getting annoying, right? It's okay to have a utility player, right? You stop watching the game and it becomes annoying when you see like Moreno coming in, plays of some like Moreno don't need to come in. He played almost how many games now, right? And it's like you bringing him, proving it's like the Eze situation is really annoying. That's like you stop paying attention when certain changes are going on. I mean, for me specifically, like why is this man on the field ahead of Eze? You know, so it's like okay, now you kind of critiquing everything he does. You know, I really annoyed with the subs, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was. They said it was a case of we were kind of losing control, and Mikhail, he was brought on to regain control of the game. I'm like, you know, we still did concede in the end, so it kind of didn't work. I can't stand this fucking manager keep putting his shit players in key positions in important games. Havertz in the midfield, really, unless Darren, unless he felt so comfortable that Chelsea ain't it. He's like, yeah, these men. We're up 3-1. We may or may not concede another goal, but Chelsea, these men ain't it where I can experiment, you know, with a guy in the midfield, which is a failed experiment 2 times over. You ask me. You know, I hate the treatment of Eze, especially knowing the guy plays ahead of him don't deserve it. You know, this captain, DX Gunner.
It just, man. I mean, I felt for as much as I know the kid is good. I just know coming to Arsenal is not the best thing, right? Even though we want to build up a squad, but knowing what we have, knowing who is our coach, knowing the previous season, these kids play almost every minute. He drove them to the ground.
Yeah.
You know, until they hurt before he think about making a substitution. And I just know Eze was not his style of player. And I don't know what style he's looking for because Eze is a humble kid,
He is
godly
very.
kid, family
Mhm.
man. You know, like he was a star for Crystal Palace. Everybody loved him there. Every people wanted him. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
I mean that's why I wasn't too crazy about the signing because I know it was only based on the injury purpose.
Yeah.
But you can't do that to a player. You can't do that to a prospect that is at that level. The man is getting to his peak. And now World Cup is coming, you benching this man, messing up his career.
Yeah, I hear it, bro. Yeah, no Ethan in the squad today either. I don't know what that was about. Like Godfrey said in the chat, because Ethan, this is the competition. He's been getting minutes in against Port Vale, against Brighton, and that, and wasn't even in the squad today. So I just more questions than answers at this point.
Hmm.
Arbeloa had a baptism by fire tonight, losing 3-2 to Albacete, who are 17th in Segundo. Couldn't happen to a nicer club. Right, I saw a 2-2. I was like, oh, well, they were down 2-1. And I saw a 2-2. I was like, oh shit, they equalized. And I thought that was the end
Madrid
of it.
lost. Damn.
Yes. They lost 3-2 to a second division side, bro. You know, with this is that
Oh,
I
so
don't
they
know.
out the Copa del Rey.
Yeah, they fired Xavier and I was like, shit, man. They lost the Super Cup
What
out the Copa del Rey. Probably not gonna win La Liga, so then it's Champions League a bust for them.
what do you
Yeah.
think about that?
About them sacking Xabi Alonso?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he lasted that long. I thought he would have been
Okay.
gone by Christmas. Yeah. I don't know what is with these managers
It's an
taking this shit
idiot,
out.
man. So
It's a
they
toxic.
think there's something.
Yeah. They feel themselves better. You literally just all the work you did to build your platform up at Leverkusen, you went and ruined it in 8 months
Yeah.
at this club. Like, brother, they just do this. They have this standards FC thing. I hear it, but brother, I don't. It ended bad for Carlo. It ended bad for Marino. It ended. Well, I guess you can say Zidane. He walked away, right?
Yeah,
He
Zidane walk away.
walked away.
I
But
wouldn't say it really ended bad for Carlo though. You think so?
they forced him out. For what he has done for that club, they forced him out. You know,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
would win trophies, and they would still be like, "You didn't win enough trophies." You know that it's like an addiction. They take this shit too far. Like, brother, I know. Real Madrid is the biggest club in football. I hear it, but football is bigger than Real Madrid. They
Yeah.
don't see that. So they just
Hmm.
do it. Yeah, like our monster said, they deserve every bit of this shit that they're gonna get. You know, because they could go, second season trophyless while they didn't got Mbappe and all these men.
That's
Bet
fine.
this first man got them cheeks clapped.
They're gonna start selling their players for cheap and buy another one.
I got his prostate checked on his first match. The special manager had some fat fingers, no lube. Yeah, good. But I don't know who won. It's a poison child. It's the most toxic job in football, bro. I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Martinez should have started after scoring a hat trick, but I'm not surprised Trossard was putting in the manager of the match performances and getting clutch goals in seasons and still dropped them. Yeah, Garvey, I hear that, but I also seen Madueke score a brace against Club Brugge and then was dropped at the weekend for Wolves. Saka was back in. So Arteta does this. It's not, hey, you play well, and I'm going to reward you with another start. If you're a certain player, it will happen. Because if Odegaard bangs a goal, let alone a brace or anything like that, he is.
A goal is too much. He just need to give an assist.
Yeah.
Or he just need to make a pass.
Yeah.
A good pass.
Mbappe. Yeah, Mbappe points in the challenge. He's a big part of it. These are big name players, because if you go to Real Madrid, Florentino Perez is going to tell you, and listen, you see number 10 and number 7, they play. Now you can, because these guys are blockbuster. These guys are box office. People play.
Number five too.
Yeah. So these guys play. You have to pick the team, and if you have to put 11 run, it's 9 more runners around them. Whatever. People guys play, and and it's just You need a Zidane back there with that, because You know, Mbappe may or may not listen to Xavi Alonso, which is crazy to me because Xavi Alonso is a Hall of Fame player.
It's not about Hall of Fame now.
Mbappe probably looks at himself and be like, "Yeah, I'm bigger than you in football.
I'm bigger than him." Yeah.
You can't do that shit with Zidane. You can't.
Nah.
You know, you don't have the technical ability that he had, the career that he had, and that man got back-to-back Champions League. So you can't get away with nothing.
Oh,
Yes,
man got World Cup.
Yeah, brother. Well, Mbappe got the World Cup too and shit. That's probably what went through his head, isn't it? When he won the World Cup so early.
Yeah.
At 18.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Won it young, got to a final again, got to a finals in the Euros. You know, yeah, I can see.
So that's the thing though. When you have, like you said, certain players are untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
And then you coming in as a young manager or new manager and be like, okay, things gonna go my way and my way only.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew these things were gonna happen when he first came and then started benching Vinny. I was like, oh, okay, you tough.
This guy right here, man. No, I was gonna ask if this was realist Guna or positive Dan, but here his ass come. I'm surprised he didn't. He's gonna listen. This is Arteta's lawyer.
Hey,
Arteta's lawyer, positive Dan. I saw him on that pod show yesterday. Listen. You know what? I'm not even going to get into it. Goddamn positive dad today. I can't be asked. Yeah, positive dad, man. This guy.
Man is sitting crazy with Arteta.
Arteta, you know.
Okay, can stand the dude, man.
This
can't stand the dude.
He loves him so.
I mean, we ain't all competition, but we can rotate a squad. Crazy work.
Yeah, but why do you think we look different when Gyokeres goes off? And we struggle to see our message. You know, that's a good question from BX to understand. Why is it that when he goes off, we look different, even if he's been so bad?
Because he's taking. I always say this. He's taking away defenders. Teams are fear. Teams are fear of him. So now that requires more attention in the defense, which open up opportunity for everybody else. Now, if his presence is not on the field, you have short man Jesus. You can just put your hand over Jesus' head. But Gyokeres is there. You can really hold on to Jesus if you need to.
Yeah, Gyokeres.
But even if the ball is not coming to Gyokeres, his movement alone takes away defenders. And that's what you need. You know, it's the point of running two plays.
Yep.
So
Madrid coming for Arteta? Please come take him.
Take him. Please go. Let him take Odegaard with him too.
Yeah. They've tried for Klopp, but Klopp said no to them. Like, cause Klopp has sense. Klopp is like, brother, I have put too much work in the world of football to build my portfolio to what it is, to have it ruined by these ungrateful diva players in 8 months. Like, he's not. Mbappe, Vinny, Bellingham, them three.
Yeah.
Them three right there. Like Rodrigo, you can work with because he works hard. These other three motherfuckers here, bro, they too much star power and they can't sell.
Nah, Rodrigo is not part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not part of it.
He has star power, but he doesn't have the ego of this Vinny and this Mbappe. Yeah, to be fair. Arteta thinking leaving a poor performing recovering Saka on the pitch to get kicked to shits is helping him. Jaja. Yeah, he took some good ones today too. He took some licks. Yeah. Real Madrid got a nutritionist fired for asking to change players' diets. Player power back at Madrid. Until that changes, no manager will succeed there. There's player power at Man United. Because I've heard something that the club wanted to hire Oli, but the players didn't want Oli back. So they went for Carrick.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I was wondering why was such a switch in Carrick? Because I heard Oli was volunteering. He didn't even give a shit about the pay.
Yeah.
And he's wanted to come back and help the club.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Who's even which one of them even making such a call? Like, what are you guys doing?
I'm here for it. Because that's the thing, their season is essentially over. Like they're here to play spoiler. Matter of fact, speaking of which, this weekend, bro, I actually think they get something from City this weekend. They play City this weekend.
No, that's always a different always a different fixture though.
Yeah, so I think like everyone is expecting City to roll them over, but everyone was expecting Liverpool to roll them over at Anfield. They went there and won. I think they get something from that game. I'm not gonna lie. I think they should house a draw or something. Either way,
yeah.
I think City drop points this weekend. That's why I think we must win against Forest to go 6 or 9 points clear of City.
Anytime City drop points is a good thing.
Yeah, and this is why I was annoyed with the Liverpool result because they dropped points and we let them off the hook as well. You know what I mean? Eze Nani not getting a single minute was criminal. This manager roused me of all joy and excitement because Nani comes on. There would not have been a player on that pitch more hungry tonight than Nani, even with Kai out there, a former Chelsea player. Nani would have been the hungriest attacking. He would have, bro. I could have seen him. Yeah, well, Cucurella had got hooked at the time. But whoever they brought on at left back, I would fancy Nani to have a go at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Nani should have got some. I hope he's not feeling some type of way. But if he is feeling some type of way,
I will feel some type of way.
I understand. Yeah. If he is,
I will feel some type of way.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he's very humble. Work rate is the other three big problem, and that's what I'm saying. I just Arbeloa, he can't deal with them. Only as Zidane can tell Drew, hey Drew, go sit the hell down. You had to ask me for that number 5 shirt. Yeah, you haven't done it justice. You know what I mean? Vinny, brother, you ain't it. I made you. Mbappe, you're a Frenchman. I can ruin you. I can make sure you don't get into the Spanish team in the French team again.
The French team anymore.
He's who commands so much respect. It seems like a logical choice, but he has all the leverage. He can be like, yeah, I want 20 million.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Zizou just chilling to make his demand.
Yeah, he should.
And he will probably come back for probably one season and then cut.
I hear you. Remember, nowadays defenders start the attack for most teams. With Yok on the pitch, they cannot push up or even settle on the ball to start the build-up. We have one deadly weapon in Yok, and a novice is using him. I hear it, man. I can see Chelsea moving for Vinny Jr. Well, they're going to have to break that ridiculous wage structure that they keep talking about they have because he's going to want at least 300. And right now they have no one making 300. Abdul said Mourinho needs to pipe down these. He don't do that. Even this version of Mourinho, he's a disciplinarian, and his body of work in the game actually speaks volumes. So I hear it, but I just don't think Real Madrid are going for any kind of. They're going for the younger generation of coaches. To be fair, United to have Mbuemo and Diallo back for Saturday. I don't know. I think they will be back, but I don't think they'll play. But, something just tells me they're going to shithouse a result against Manchester City. Eze played the previous game. We rotated in Portsmouth to play our 11 today, says Chungyan. Godfrey, maybe they can pull off another shot this weekend. Hopefully. I think they get something out of the game. I think this dusty version of Man United, yes.
Oh, United going to get something out of there.
Yeah, I think.
For sure.
Chelsea don't need Vinny. They have Nashers. They got Estevao. Estevao is the best right winger in the world, they say. Oh, damn. How did I not see this? YouTube didn't send you the notifications, social. I don't know what's going on. Appreciate you. Appreciate you popping in. We're just analyzing the performance from front to back. I think we gave Chelsea life by letting them back in the game, but I still think we did enough. I think if we drew at Stamford Bridge, I would still fancy us to go through into the final. But a win puts us in pole position. We draw first blood. They have to come through and score, and I think we'll exploit that. The same way, Newcastle have to go to the Etihad and score, and I think Haaland and Pep will exploit that. we'll see how it goes. But I do think we are in a final in March. Score prediction for Forest.
It's still no. Oh no, not Forrest. It's still what's his name?
Deitch on
Dash.
Deitch. Yeah, I think we do Forest 2-0. It was 3-0 numbers. I give them 2 because they're at home.
What's our injury look like? Who's back
Injuries right now are
defensively?
Mascara, Hincapié, Calafiore.
Cato.
Yeah. Kelly might play
um,
because I don't think he's going to do 2 90-minute sessions for Benjamin White back to back. So Skelly might come in at left back and Timber go over back to right back. And him and Timber and Benjamin White will split 90 minutes on Saturday, and and Skelly will play a full 90.
yeah.
It will go with his same midfield: Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard, Staka, Gyokeres, Trossard. I think that's what he goes with. Same. No Eze, no.
Oh yeah, no Eze.
Yeah, same.
I said possibly Nani, but I know for sure no Eze.
I would
Depending
like
on
to
how Saka going.
I'd like to see that. I don't think I've ever seen a more foolish and stubborn manager as Arteta. And he just has to be foolish and stubborn, but not foolish and stubborn enough to fuck us over this season. I beg, oh God.
Bro, if
Not
that
above.
shit happens, somebody just need to crush the stadium and just give him just fucking thump Arteta, bro.
God,
It's like
match us.
just crush the just crush the pitch and just thump him.
Mhm.
And then people can ask why. Everybody will know why. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Chelsea have had recent links to Vinny. I don't know how true. So the thing is, I would have believed this for Roman's Chelsea. Todd Bowley's Chelsea.
Nah.
Nope. I don't see it. Them subs were shocking. You got to stagger those subs. 100.
Listen, you get Venny, you got to get a new coach. You can't
Yeah.
have this man coaching Venny. This is not going to work.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. We got Forest at the City gone, monster. But I do. Hey, Wahaha, Mido, Rise. People were saying Timber was getting cooked by Estevan. I mean, it was a fair battle. So here's the thing. Every time when the ball when we were 2-0 up and 3-1 up, and the ball would go out to Esteval, when you're up 2-0 and your Arsenal are up 3-1, Timber was literally cruising, just letting them run and cut back and do it. Like, if the game was close, like a 0-0, and Timber needed to lock in, he would lock in.
Lock in.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And the thing is that Esteval's best passes up, both of them were offsides. That he looked like he was, you know what I mean? But I think Esteval did well under the circumstances. But him cooking Timber, he did. I think Timber
You can't cook that boy, man. You gotta be better. You gotta be stronger than that. It's not Barcelona.
Yeah. Have you seen Redknapp and Hasselbank saying wingers don't pass the yuck? Yeah, I'll go look at it now, social. Now that you mention it, but I'm hard pressed to listen to these two son bitches. Like, I'm very hard to listen to them. But if they said something that's valid, I go listen.
Look up, man like Jimmy Flo. Jimmy Flo is sitting there. That's a 18-yard back striker right there. That's the man. A puncher. That's so bad? Gee.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, his commentary be so damn biased. I just, but yeah, every Chelsea and Tottenham guy, they just like, I don't know. But yeah, that answers my question. Says mine. Say, hey, you got Burnley. You better not fuck up against Burnley. I think you will win the league. And what other trophies? Oh, he's asking LFC Monster that. Okay. Mainstream finally calling out what we've been saying about these lot not passing the yacht. Social, like, we know what we're talking about. I know the community is small, 1.9K subs, but we know our football, bro. We reason every day. We speak this type of stuff. Your eyes will never lie to you. Never. You know, subs were decent. They had positive impact coming on. The one that didn't so much was the one that came in the 80th minute. So Kai Havertz. So basically, the Kai sub didn't affect the game. Matter of fact, it affected the game adversely for us. Yeah, because I don't think Kai and Gabby did anything. You know, at least Marino had a chance to bury the game and didn't. But that was a wicked save from Sanchez. I'm not gonna lie. What's the slander on Arteta this game? The substitution patterns. that you just agreed to.
What do you mean
Didn't have,
this ain't it, bro? Yeah, like come on. The
yeah,
man is stubborn,
yeah,
and with that, it becomes very ignorant.
yeah. And I'm not a
As
big fan of Saka
yeah,
completing 90 minutes today either.
no,
Um, as a Nani Ethan, why is he killing the excited English players with top quality? He's trying to handicap the English World Cup squad.
probably.
Bashar
Hey,
saying. So it's a deeper, it's another layer to the
if you
conspiracy.
yeah, if you look at it that way, as it out the picture,
Hmm.
mm-hmm, as it out the picture completely.
Yeah. Looks like Benjamin White didn't read the group message when passing to Gyokeres. Yeah, he did. He got bounced out of the group chat.
Now
Blanco
they
got
said
bounced out of the group chat, so he
nah, they
didn't
said
even.
he never made it back to the group chat since his injury. So now they're probably gonna send him a message next time.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Hmm.
I just want to see the ball go across the box when Gyokeres is in there, or chances being created for him. He got a chance today and he scored it. Timber was never a left back today. I can see why Skelly get lost. Instructions are poor. MLS needs to move into the midfield, and the left back experiment is over. Glad Arteta went with Timber in this match. Skelly would have been getting cooked. Yeah, I think he was getting cooked in the Bayern Munich game. Saka kills the momentum when he has to readjust to the left foot. That's why
Thank
Saka
you.
has left side. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Like, there were so many times like you are wrong side on Cucurella. Just go. Let's keep going and cross the ball with your right foot. You can't. It is allowed. It's not forbidden.
hmm.
Anybody see Saeed celebrating Liverpool legend Mane goal because he hate for Salah is that great? What an absolute melt! But you're like, this is why people love or hate Saeed. It's not for the football it takes; it's for the crash out. I guess only our 18-year-old in 1 year is not old enough to get minutes. Arteta is not a good manager, and that's the truth, says G. Will.
Yep.
Big up to my bro. That's the Jordy
Yeah.
Dread in house. Telling me, Specs. That number head, Ake Marino come on and pass his striker right and pass to his striker right away. What does Saliba make more passes to our forwards than our midfielders? Yeah, Saliba was good today, man.
Hmm.
Saliba was back to his best. Zubi had a chance to play Gyokeres through the second half, but opted to pass to Saka. Is really infuriating. I want everyone, if you can watch the match back, go back to the 33rd minute when we've got a 3-on-2 breakaway with he has Timber, he has Gyokeres, and he has Saka. It's Odegaard on the ball I'm talking about, and he passes the ball out to Timber, and the attack kind of starts
Man,
off.
that dude is idiot, man. I just ah
um, oh yeah, big up Specs every time. The Jordy Dread, the absolute legend that he is. But yeah, man. But what you're saying? What are you saying? You think we're any chance of them doing a remontada, or you're pretty confident that we're in the final?
um okay. I'm gonna get away from what team gonna play. What's the starting 11 gonna be, or who's getting selected, right? I think
Mhm,
while our current squad, the final is pretty square away.
mhm,
Um, we can play Chelsea 2 more times. Now unless the coach fuck up. I don't think Chelsea can beat us.
mhm.
I don't think they don't have that power to beat us. Now unless dumb substitution or dumb shit that happened today happens again. That's what I'm telling you. We at the level of the competition where it's not about rotation anymore. We have to see it through.
Mhm.
And does that mean we have to play the entire Premier League squad to make that happen? Then
Mhm.
let's do that. Let's finish it off.
I hear it. Yeah,
But
bro. This
it's
is
it's it's our to lose, I
yeah,
would say.
high stakes stuff. The stakes is a trophy. It was go away to Chelsea and win for a chance to better yourself, to prime yourself for a final, and they did that. And we were very much in control of the game. Two goals clear for the most of it, and on the run of things, I think we were the better team. So yeah, advantage us going back to the Emirates. Advantage us. Think we score. We're clean through, even if we don't score. I don't fancy us they do it either. Enzo
Yeah.
tried to do that bullshit to Zubimendi after the match, but Zubi gets down and He got his medals. Yeah, bro. Like he does this after every shit performance, tries to fight people. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's on. Yeah, Godfrey, it's over there, man. We're about to wrap up, man. But big you up for tuning in.
Big up
Now
everybody in the chat.
Pitch will line up strong, but must be professional. Mikhail more pissed. We conceded. Yes, so I can see him being even more rigid. Bro, don't care. They're the champions of the world, Craig. That's what they keep telling us. They got sunglasses on and championship.
Everything.
The champions of the world. They got who they put on the goddamn pitch. That's who we got to worry about. Chelsea beating us. We're definitely scoring again. Yeah, we're gonna bust net. We must bust net. I always say it's Mikhail versus Arsenal, not Arsenal versus the world. Yeah, you have consistently.
There we go.
I think Chelsea will score, but will not score because Chelsea can score goals. Yeah, we can prevent them. We love a clean sheet at the Emirates, especially.
We can definitely prevent Chelsea from scoring. It's not like it's impossible.
Yeah, we haven't lost at the Emirates all year. So I expect when there's a trip to a final on the line, stakes are higher. That streak will continue. Saliba did an interview and said, I said he's tired of finishing second with no trophy. All he wants is trophy, and he named all of them to include the one that we should be lifting on March 22nd. Arteta would fail an open book exam because he was too stubborn to use the damn book. Don't need that damn book.
Yo, imagine that, yo. He just said open book. They say yes. Study all night. Burn the candle last night. I don't need the book.
Yeah, man said Arteta could win the trouble and you still want him gone. Nah, he wins the trouble, he stays for me. He wins the domestic double, he stays for me, Tranya. You haven't been watching BBK Sports long enough, but as long as he's winning, he can stay.
Nah, trouble is a different conversation. But 5 years, 6. When we gonna win the trouble? 6 years from now?
Yeah.
Because he gotta get all the players he like.
Yeah, so it's Trunnion Boyton in disguise. That he's dodging away from the quad now to the trouble. So a City Arsenal final in the making. Not gonna miss that. Yeah, you on this team, yeah. You team Arsenal monster. Don't fuck around now. You're team us. Yeah. Big up to the assembles. Guess as they hat-trick goals and assists count for nada.
Bro. Telling you.
Yeah,
we're trying to find out.
Bad boy line from BX Gunner. I'm not gonna lie. That's the comment of the day right there. Man, big up to the assembled. That's how jobs go. Don't do well, pay more money, you stay. And big up to the legend that is Suj.
Big up Suj.
From now, I think Suj is in India right now still. So big up Suj. Don't know what time it is in Delhi and all that, but big you up, man. Love for the super chat, man. G. The knee is it's about 80%. I can do all the things. I can strength and range of motion. I just can't take contact. Any kind of contact, it's hurt like hell. And I play with some Nigerians and some Ghana boys that are rough. So I'm I can tell these guys, don't kick me here, and they'll kick me there. So January was my target date to get back on the pitch, but it's not gonna happen. I look probably to March, but I can't take any contact, man. It's still rough. Sue says 6:45 a.m. So Sushi is fresh up. Hey, man, I hope you have a good day, bro. Blessings to you and the family. Hope you all are going. I know you all are going through a tough time right now. Big you up, man, and we got you in our thoughts and our prayers. So big you up, my G.
Big up, man.
Yeah, man. Anything else before we go, bro? Appreciate you hitting me up for some therapy, man. I needed this. It's
always, man.
Make sure you message
I just been busy. I'm a message Q. You been running away.
Because he told me it's when we played them. Whenever we played them, whenever that was, when they were 6 points, he said they were in the title race, and I think they're 7 points behind now, and I ain't heard from him since.
Oh yeah, he be disappearing. Yeah. But I've been busy lately, man. I'm going to Africa tomorrow.
Hurrah! You go to the AFCON final?
Man, no. No, I'm going home to Liberia, man. It's been 18 years, bro.
Hey, damn, do you even remember the place, brother? 18 years, you know.
Yeah, I'm about to go. I'm gonna go find out. Yeah,
But that's good though,
but
man. I tell you what,
yeah,
you're gonna feel so reconnected, bro. You're gonna wonder like, how did I met 18 years go by
it
and I didn't?
happens, man.
Then you're gonna find yourself wanting to go home every 18 damn months instead of 18 years.
That's what my boy is telling me this day. He's like, man, you about to come every year. I
That's what
said,
it is,
hey,
man.
if that's the case, then it is what it is.
About to feel reconnected with it, man. I know the feeling. Yeah, man. But
Yeah,
big you up, man. 24, you all legends
up
still locked
there.
in. Big up the social. Damn, ruptured patella. Um, taking a year and a half. Finally feels
Ooh,
normal. No intermittent pain. So yeah, I busted my ACL on June 7th last year. Did surgery on the 9th. But while they were in there repairing the ACL, they found other shit wrong, so they had to fix that. You
damn.
know. So, essentially, this is what my kneecap looks like right now. I think I still have it up here. Oh no, I deleted it.
Oh,
But I have 4 screws in there. Yeah, it's not quite there yet, but oh, there you go. I still have it. It's right up there. You
gee,
know.
that's right now.
Yeah, that's
Well,
a
look secure.
yeah. I got 4 screws in there, but right below the red arrow, there's a little opening.
Oh,
That's
there's
why
a crack.
that hasn't fully healed yet.
Ooh,
So yeah, until that heals, I'm gonna be forever feeling pain there. But
okay.
yeah, man, it's a process, like Arteta says. And,
You don't want it. You don't want it to be like his process.
yeah, but I'm working through it. Yeah, man. But big you up, man, and big up to the chat, and we will be back
Yeah, man.
tomorrow for some more football digest with the BBK Sports. Big up
Up
every
there.
single one of you. Like I always say, people, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are gone.